Welcome back to 500 Days, Strive to Survive. Thanks for joining me. We are on day 59. We are on our way to the Forsaken Airfield. So, we just need to make some water, and then we'll be on our way. We really don't have enough water. Actually, we have 2.69. That's not bad. We'll make water on the way then. Okay, let's eat some of our food. We have plenty of food to travel with, and we left some food here as emergency supplies for when we get back. Yeah, we're pretty good. You know what? Let's take this one too. Alright. Let's just get moving. We're probably going to have to deal with some wolves out here if the weather's good. If the weather's not good, then, I don't know, we'll sit around, we'll read. I also want to make sure that we have a book. We do. And that'll get us to level 4 archery. Okay. Looks like we're in the clear. Pretty cold. We're going to be somewhere kind of warm soon. We're not going to check all these cars and trucks and stuff. We will deal with that when we get back. So the plan is to go to Forsaken Airfield and begin the tales. I mentioned in the previous episode that I can start with Signal Void, but because I've completed Signal Void in another playthrough on this channel, I could also start with the other tales. I could start with Buried Echoes. So there are pros and cons to this. Starting with Signal Void, the pro is that we'll do all of it in a single playthrough. You'll get to see all of that stuff without having to look anywhere else. My other playthrough was on Pilgrim, so it's less exciting, but it is pretty fast. The con to starting with Signal Void is Signal Void involves traveling from the far territory all the way back here, doing a ton of travel in Lower Great Bear, and then heading all the way back to the far territory. Just a lot of travel. The advantage of starting with Buried Echoes, of course, is that, I believe, anyway, I could be wrong, but I believe you can do all of it in the far territory, so we won't need to go there and then come back and then go there again. We can just get it all done while we're out there, finish everything up out there, and then come back here. So that's a pretty hefty advantage, but let me know in the comments what you want to see. Are you okay with me starting with Buried Echoes? Would you prefer that I don't really want to have to... Okay, he killed a rabbit, so that problem took care of itself. This is the train car I was thinking about in the last episode. I was like, oh, you can go inside of a train car. It's all the way over here. I'm not going to need that. We can take a flare. We have a few. It's fine. Okay, nothing else really valuable here. That wolf is right over there. I'm gonna make him run off. Oh, don't run that way, though. That's not what I need. Okay, we're good. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you think I should just go straight into Buried Echoes, or if I should start with Signal Void. We're going to pick up mostly sticks. We don't want to be carrying a ton of heavy wood. Okay, nothing on that body. Let's check this truck real quick. Still very cold in here. We're not going to linger. Alright. Let's go. So this used to just be a dead end, and then they added that broken rail going across the bridge, so you could walk across. And now this heads to the far territory. Take that stick. We're going to need them. I'm not going to take these rose hips right now. Actually, I might. We need some teas. I'll pick up the ones we run into in the future. We drank a ton of reishi on our way through Forlorn Muskeg. So we could do with replenishing our teas. Okay, let's leave Broken Railroad. Now we're in here. Gets pretty dark pretty quickly. I think I'm going to have my lantern on so that you'll have something to see. It's not too hard to just follow these rails even in the dark, but it probably doesn't make for very good content. I'm not going to pick that up. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm at 92% with mine. And there are many pry bars here. At least in my experience, we're going to find like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 pry bars in this first stretch of the journey. This is an interior, but it's still very cold. I'm at minus 14 in here. So I really don't want to meander. So I've never done Buried Echoes. I've never done whatever's after that. I don't even know the name of it, honestly. And so I am excited to do that. I'm kind of leaning that way, but I don't know. We'll see. I like the idea of having all of the tales here on this one playthrough. Going to be an open train car soon. Well, I don't know how soon. Any loot here? Never seen any loot here. That doesn't mean there can't be any. This game can be really creepy when it wants to be. These caves and tunnels are a great example of that. Let's... Okay, nothing in there. Nothing over here. I think it's warm in here. Yeah, oh, it's super warm in here. Look at that. We went from minus 14 to 24. That's wild. Okay. We'll spend some time in here and just heat up a little bit. We're not going to stay here for a long time. We'll just get warm. There's a little bit of loot to be found in here. Ultra Torch, 100%. Alright, let's see what we got. Some paint in there. So, there are a couple of ways forward. There's the way I usually take, which involves a goat. And I'll show you where that would be. But I'm not going to take that path, because on the way back, we'll be taking that path anyway. So I'd rather show you the other ways through here for now. And then on the way back, we'll climb up over that goat, and I'll show you how that goat works. Because it's supposed to be one way, sort of like the landslide in Broken Railroad. It's almost exactly like that. Hey, nothing. But we'll do that on the way back instead. So you really need a pry bar here, while they give you some. Because we have a couple of locked doors. Right here's a locked door. Requires a pry bar. Okay. And then this tunnel here, there's usually a pry bar somewhere in here. The tunnel leads out to that train car. There's usually a pry bar in there too. And then right past that train car is another landslide that you can goat over from this direction. It's supposed to be one way, but it really isn't. We're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way. First, look at how ominous that is. Let's turn this out. People say this game isn't a horror game, but look at this. Okay, let's spend a second just warming up. Great. And let's eat some food. Let's have these sardines, because that'll give us some hydration too. Let's go down here. I'm going to keep the light off because I think this is cooler looking. And what do I have? Cabin fever risk? That's okay. So I'll show you how to travel this way instead of doing the goat, and I'll show you the goat on the way back. I like to take different paths whenever possible. Can I map from right inside here? Where is it still warm? It's cold here. Cold, cold, cold. Oh, is it cold through this whole tunnel? I'm not going to go all the way out. We'll map all this on the way back. Hear a wolf somewhere. There's a train car up there. We can just walk down here. Oh yeah, there's the wolf. I don't really want to deal with him, and I have a lot of flares on me. I'm just going to light a flare. There can be deer down here. Climb back up here as well. Now, normally, you can go across here, the train car's there. Yeah, I see you, pal. Don't worry about it. But there's a cave down here. I kind of like this little sub-region. I wonder if you can open fishing holes on this ice. I kind of doubt it, but it'd be cool if you could. I remember the first time I came to the Forsaken Airfield, I was starving here, and I didn't think I was going to make it. And then I managed to find a buck down here, just a single deer. And it really saved me. We got some rabbits over there. Let's grab some of these sticks. We'll run a little. That wolf's not going to be a problem. He's not going to come at us so long as we have this flare going. There's not a lot of interesting stuff down here. But it does have its own little ecosystem. Let's grab this. And some more sticks. We're walking into the wind now. We'll be heavy with sticks soon. Yep, right there. Looks like the wolf disengaged. Got some rabbits here. I'm not really concerned with them. I don't need them. Can you throw a flare at a rabbit and have it matter? Doubt it. I kind of want to try. I'm going to have to get pretty close. Nah, they're already spooked. Okay, and now we're going to go in here. This is a transition cave, but it's internal to the region. An intra-transition cave. Okay. Intra-regional. I usually don't come through this cave, I usually do the goat, but I did come through this the very first time. So this is actually only my second time coming through here, because I usually use the goat. Let's grab some coal. I doubt this is difficult to navigate, most of these caves aren't. That goes up, so that's going to be the correct way, because we need to gain some elevation. So that makes it even easier to navigate. I think this is a very small cave. Pretty straightforward. And we're going to warm up here as well. And then we have quite a trek. Might even make some water here. And probably not going to sleep. Nah, we won't make water here. There's another cave I want to go to, where we'll make some water. Oh, this is a cool little region. What's going on in here? Oh, I thought that was water. Okay, a lot of coal. I do want coal. Can I walk up that? Looks like I might be able to. What do we got here? Ketchup chips, a can, I don't need it. I guess I'll take antibiotics. Nothing on the body. And no, I can't walk up here. Unless I can goat up it, which I might be able to, but I don't really want to spend a lot of time trying to... Well... I don't know. It might be doable. Okay, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave. Grab this. Let's check out this little region here, too. This is almost certainly the wrong way, because we saw an increase in elevation elsewhere. Yeah, this is just the other side of that little chamber that we were at earlier. So we got a ton of coal from coming in here. That's good. That's going to probably save our life at some point. The far territory is extremely cold. It's kind of the high difficulty zone. That's one reason to maybe not do the Signal Void, or sorry, Buried Echoes right now. Buried Echoes is fine, but I'm not ready for Sundered Pass. Sundered Pass is kind of the boss zone. It's a very difficult region. Okay, oh, and we're right in here. So this heads over here, and that probably connects to another chamber to the left. As a bit of a shortcut. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't go anywhere. I bet it does, though. I bet it does. Okay, this is almost out. Let's light a torch with it. Take advantage of this flame while we can. Oh, I don't want to use the ultra torch, though. This. Perfect timing. Alright, so I suspect this is going to be fairly linear now. Keep gaining elevation, which is exactly what we want. Sound just got eerily quiet there. More coal. It's a lot of coal to be carrying. We'll sort some things out up here. We're not that heavy right now. 49 out of 50. We're completely warm. We will drink some water. We don't want to tank that damage. And then we will make some water at a small cave we're going to get to in a little while. This is going to be a pretty safe journey, especially if we have fire. So if the wind picks up, that could be a little bit of a problem, but we have flares, we have a bow. I'm not concerned. And it's not super cold right now either. So long as we have a torch going, we're totally safe, and even without it, we'll be fine. That cabin fever risk is really taking its time. Okay, so we're going to follow these tracks for a while, and then we'll come across another broken down... Another set of broken down train cars, and a cave that we can rest in for the night. This is a really long journey. I like it a lot. Some people think it's needlessly far. They say it gives the illusion of the far territory being far, but I don't think it's an illusion. It's just far. They're like, oh, it's needlessly far. And it's like, well, yeah, it's the far territory. It is far, right? You have quite a journey. It's a pretty easy journey, although it's very cold. It's going to be even colder when we actually get out there. But yeah, I like this trip. We'll light another torch. We have so much coal now that we'll restock on our torches when we stop to make base tonight. Okay. Actually wasn't that far at all. I bet there's an insta-kill. Well, I mean, there's water down there, so you wouldn't even need the insta-kill plane. Light that. Wait for this to go out and pick it up. There we go. Okay, so here we have some train cars, and there's a cave right up here. And I was planning on staying there, but I don't know, I'm kind of fine. Let's warm up there at least and make some water. And then maybe we'll keep going, I don't know. I think you can get in one of these train cars. Yep, this one right here. Excuse me. Just some coal. Paper. Don't need it. Okay, let's go check out the cave. Still pretty early. Might just keep moving. Got a rabbit. If we... Oh, I lit the ultra torch. Oh well. If we drop this torch, though, we can hunt that rabbit with our fire-hardened arrows. Get a little bit of archery skill. Okay, what do we have here? Some firewood and some sticks, and it's very warm in here. So I kind of don't even want to make a fire, but we do need water. So let's make a fire. And that way we can stop burning this torch, too. We have so many sticks, come on. Went the wrong way. We have 40 sticks. We're not going to find ourselves in a stickless situation again. At least for as long as I can help it. It was fun in retrospect, panicking and not being able to have any fire to keep us warm. But I'm not looking forward to it. Again. Let's just leave that be. Expert fire starting. Excellent. Let's throw this reclaimed wood on and 1 coal. Let's place these down. And we'll make 1 liter each. It's fine. Let's map. Okay. Sure. And let's try to get that rabbit with a fire-hardened arrow. My aim's going to need to be pretty good, and it usually isn't. So we'll get the hang of it. But I'm probably going to miss him a couple times. I'm not going to pick up more sticks right now. 40 is plenty. I'd like him to stop. Come on, bud. Nope. We'll try again. Just gonna come right back at us. Okay, there we go. Get some archery experience. Does damage our bow. But hey, what can you do? What's our bow at now? 88? Alright. As we get more accurate, that'll be less and less of a problem. Because each shot degrades your bow, not each hit, right? The hit makes no difference. It actually is kind of realistic in that respect. I could imagine a game be... Oh, okay. Let's shoot this one too. He looks like he's freaking out. Nah, he's going to be behind this. That's going to be a bit of a pain. Okay. Getting some practice in. And always switch back to your simple arrows. Okay. If we had some flour, we could make some pies. We might stick here. I mean, it's getting a little bit late. I want to at least get the meat off those rabbits and cook it up. We'll see. Alright, let's harvest the meat off this. We'll use our knife just to get it done quickly. I don't think we have any recipes available for this right now. You can't make broth out of them or anything, but let's check. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's see. What do we need for rabbit stew exactly? We need broth, obviously, and rabbit, and some flour. Okay, let's just cook it. And maybe we'll make some acorns too, just to be multitasking. And let's get the meat off this one, and we'll cook that as well. I think we probably are going to move on. We still have some light. The problem is, after this cave, we're going to be pretty exposed for a while. That's the issue. Do another liter. Let's wait this one out. Eat it. And throw the other one on. Okay. And now I guess we could harvest this. It's not really important to me that we get these. But I guess we could take one? I don't know. Got 41 minutes. Is there something else I'd rather be doing? Can we make some of these? Okay, well, that blizzard basically settles it for us. We will be staying here. So let's grab some sticks, some firewood. We'll make some water. We're not going to need to keep this running all night. I think we'll be plenty warm without a fire. Actually, let's test it. We're at 39 right now. If we go all the way over here, I doubt we'll be affected by the fire anymore. Still 14. It's going to get colder at night, but with our down bedroll, I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let's eat this. I don't want to carry this cedar firewood the whole way, so we're going to throw that on there. Let's pick this up. Make some more water. Anything we can cook. We can make some teas. And some acorns. And let's make some more water. And now we can, well, we can read for an hour. Let's do that. Okay, that one's almost done. We'll make some more. We'll throw some sticks on. We're going to get more sticks as we go. Don't mind throwing some on right now. Let's grab that. And let's set that to 2 hours. And let's read another chapter while we still can. We'll harvest that broken torch and our fire-hardened arrow. We'll just get some feathers back for it. After dark, let's take that. One more. 22 minutes until boiled. Let's keep reading this book. It weighs a lot. And I'd rather have level 4 archery. Okay. Let's drink this water. Should have drank water first. Now I forgot everything I read because I got a little thirsty. Let's pick this up. Let's make some more. Let's add some sticks to this. Okay. Now we're all good. We're not going to forget what we read because we needed a little drinky. Yeah, I really want to finish this tonight, actually. I'm probably going to throw another coal on here. We'll do 1 hour at a time so that we can gather our water as we go. Got to level 4 archery pretty fast because of all these skill books. Let's grab this one. That's still going. We're not being very efficient about this because that's going to be done in 20 minutes, but we're going to let it sit there for another 40. It's fine by me. It won't burn. Okay, level 4 archery. Let's pick this up. Pick that up, and we have a lot of coal, let's add, well, let's think about it for a second. We might not even want to make anything else. So how much water we got? We have so much water. I'm just gonna leave this here. And we'll take about 6. That's going to be a lot. But we have a long journey. I think we're going to let this fire die. Going to drink some water. Wait. Before we do that, I guess it doesn't matter. If we're not empty, we're not empty. Let's eat some food. Let's eat some of the stinky food to attract fewer predators. Okay. We don't need a full 10 hours, although we'll get it. Let's harvest a couple of things, and then we'll go to bed. Did I drop the book? I think I did. Great. Don't know why I have film on me. Probably should have left that somewhere unless I found it on my way. Doesn't weigh much, though. Okay. And how's my knife and my hatchet? Pretty good. Let's maybe sharpen this a little. I think that fire's probably going to go out while we do this, but if it doesn't, it'll be pretty soon. Okay. 8 minutes. Pitch black out there. Let's drop these. We don't need to be attracting any predators. And let's see how warm we're going to be. We're 64 over there. Doesn't fade all at once. Now we're 31. 6. Okay, still positive. We, of course, don't need to go over there. I just wanted to check what the temperature would be. Okay, let's put down this down bedroll. Let's actually wait a minute just to make sure that temperature is what we're looking at. Wait for that to go out. Took a little while. Yeah, 5 degrees. I don't think it's going to get much colder. So let's drink some water. And let's sleep. I'm just going to try to sleep 10 hours. I think we're going to be totally fine doing that because we have such a big warmth bonus. But we'll see. Yeah, and the blizzard stopped too, so it shouldn't be as cold. Okay, we're good. We're at full health. Let's eat some food. What do we have? 66? Okay. Let's pick this up. We have plenty of water. Let's just pick up one of these and drink it. And I don't care about these rabbits at all. Okay, it should be a reasonable temperature outside. I mean, it's still going to be cold, but it shouldn't be too terrible. Yeah, we got 2 chevrons with the wind protection down. And without wind protection, we're probably going to be at 3. Yep. It's cold. It's a long, cold journey. That's all right. That's the far territory for you. We're going to pick up some more sticks. Although we don't want to get too heavy, but we do need... I like to have at least 20 or 25 sticks. Really, I'm usually content to have 10. But in a case like this, where it's so cold and we don't have shelter for so long, I want more sticks. We're going to be exposed for a while. We are going to lose more health to freezing temperatures, for sure. But it's an easy trek, at least. You can't get lost, you just follow the train tracks, right? Basically, from Mystery Lake, you're just following one set of train tracks all the way to Transfer Pass. Oh, I do want to check my level 4 archery. I didn't actually go check it. But I'll do that once we're not as exposed. This isn't exactly where you want to stop. So, Great Bear experienced what was called the collapse. I think decades before the first flare. I think that's what it's called, at the first flash or something like that, but that is the first aurora, this geomagnetic event. And this cave, by the way, let me stop for a second. This cave is awesome. It reminds me of a tunnel I went to, I'll follow these tracks, in Paris. There's a park in Paris, I forget its name. It's a very vertical park. So it's just kind of sprawling vertically. So you can look down this entire park from whatever point you're at. And it's built partially on top of old train tracks. Decommissioned train tracks. And you could climb down there and go into train tunnels. And they're so dark, they're like this. Okay, I'm freezing. But the walls are covered in really awesome graffiti. And also outside the tunnel, too, just along the walls outside. There's all this really brightly colored, beautiful graffiti. And that cave, specifically, always reminds me of that. So we're going to be freezing for a little bit. But what can you do? That's fine. We're going to be at Transfer Pass pretty soon. Now, we could go straight to the Basin Transfer Pass. I forget exactly what it's called. Vacant Depot, I think. But we might actually jump out to the left. Oh, sorry. I had auto walk on and I'm in the dark. Can I get through here? Okay, good. So, we might actually jump out to the left because there's a cave out to the left when you first enter Transfer Pass, and there can be maple there and rabbits and some wolves, and I'd be fine with bringing some rabbits over to the depot, but that's not a high priority. Mostly I'd love to just get some saplings going out here at their really low cost to just harvest those. Leave far range branch line. Okay, we're here at Transfer Pass. Officially in the far territory. Okay, we're still cold, so we're going to go over to that cave. And we're going to grab some maple. And we might grab some cattails. So Transfer Pass is a pretty cool region. I haven't explored the entire thing. It's not huge, but there are some little paths going different places. There's some miscellaneous loot. But mostly it's a hub area. So this is an area that connects to Forsaken Airfield and Zone of Contamination, and I believe to Sundered Pass as well. So you can go to any of those three areas in the far territory from this area, Transfer Pass. There's also a cave system connecting those three areas, and I don't think that cave system connects here at Transfer Pass. So the cave system is kind of a secondary hub where you could navigate those three areas through the cave system instead. I guess I'll pick this up. I'm moving a little slow, but it's not that bad. I'm at about 50 kilos. That's out of 45. If we were only at 30, if we were at 50 out of 30, that would be awful. Because your slowdown is based on your current encumbrance out of your max encumbrance. Okay, so we're just going to go right over here. We could just follow those tracks all the way to the vacant depot, but that's not what we're going to do. We still have quite a bit of a journey left as well. Once we go to the Forsaken Airfield, we have a long way to go before we get to shelter again. You can see the cave right up there. We got rabbits here. I don't really... not that concerned about them. Maybe I'll get some rabbits, because we do need some food. So maybe I'll stay here tonight. Nope. We'll work on it. We'll keep working on it. Nice that they come right back. I have some food I brought with me, but of course I'd like to hold on to those crackers. I'm going to grab a bunch of cattails, but I'd like to hold on to those, so... You don't go too far out of your way for rabbits, unless you are really desperate, because they're just not very calorically dense. But they'll certainly serve as supplemental food while I get everything else in order. We're going to step in here. I think there's probably some rosehip buds out in front. Yep. And we're going to step in here, drop that rabbit, map, warm up a little, and then go to the vacant depot. This is usually how I enter Transfer Pass. I like coming here first and getting that maple. There can be more than one maple, too. Okay, what do we got here? Candy bar, reishi mushroom, 3 rosehip buds, and a cloth. Neat. Yeah, and we're warming up just fine. We got 2 chevrons up. Okay. Let's drop this so we're not attracting predators. We're fine on all of our other bars. Our temperature's going up. And let's map. Okay. Let's pass a little time, and let's do that in the bedroll so that we warm up even faster. And let's just check that again. We're at 89%. That's totally fine. And let's go. We could have warmed up while harvesting that rabbit, actually, but that's fine. I just want to get to the vacant depot now. So we can still see the telephone wires out there, right? See that? So it's really hard to get lost here. Even if you were in a blizzard, you would just leave here and go straight. Let's see if we can snag this rabbit, too. We're not going to try to take a bunch of shots. We're just going to try once, probably. See if we can get him. The weather's turning a little bit too, so I don't really want to be out here longer than we need to be. Okay, I needed to aim a little lower. When they're close, you want to aim low. Yep, I knew I should have went lower with that one too. And we're done, because he's out of the way now, and I'm not going to redirect myself to go get him. But I will switch to a simple arrow. I don't want to be caught off guard by a wolf and shoot him in the head with a suction cup children's toy and get mauled. Get the transfer pass. We'll pick up whatever cattails are convenient for us on the way. Or sorry, we are in transfer pass. We're going to the vacant depot. And it's right up there by that silo. And yep, you can see it right there. That's that building there. And there's a bunch of cars around that building that we can also check. And by that silo, there can be some loot. There usually isn't, but there can be. It's usually pretty minor loot. On lower difficulties, you can get some nice stuff there. Okay, the wind is coming right at us. We're going to go over here, and then we're going to walk at that angle to make it a little bit better. We're going to grab some of these cattails on the way. I don't think this ice is ever... I don't think any of it's fragile, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that wind is really slowing me down. Of course, we don't need tinder. We're just going to take the stalks. And we'll heal up tonight. And then we'll go to Forsaken Airfield. We really don't want to get stuck at night while going to Forsaken Airfield. It's still not hard to get lost or anything. Or, sorry, it's not very easy to get lost. Definitely can happen, especially once you get into Forsaken Airfield proper, once it all opens up. But I'd rather have a really nice view. You get a great view when you get to Forsaken Airfield. And it's beautiful when there's an aurora, too. And I'd rather the temperature be kind of okay as well. Okay, we'll go through this swamp, or whatever it's called, a little bit more. Marsh. Once we've warmed up a little bit. For now, let's get some looting done. Let's go in here, warm up. We'll harvest the rabbits. And then we'll get some looting done in this vicinity. Here's the vacant depot. We'll take that inside. No more trains. No more trains. That collapse was a long time ago. I think it was decades ago. And I think all those trains are from then. All the crash trains and stuff. Okay, let's put our film here. We are warming up. Let's drop some stuff. Let's get our stuff sorted. This is going to be our hub for a minute. At least until I decide if we're doing Buried Echoes or Signal Void. Okay. Let's drop this. A bunch of this. Over so it's in a different stack. We're going to still hold on to a fair amount of it. Let's say we'll hold on to 4. We'll get more in Forsaken Airfield. Maybe not much more. Let's take 5. Let's... Oh, I thought I dropped that. But that is now just tinder, basically. Not tinder. It's just kindling. We'll hold most of these sticks, but we'll drop some of them. We're going to get more. Let's drop about 15 of those. We'll also drop this recycled wood. Okay. And maybe we'll leave these... okay. I was hoping it would let me drop all 4 at once. Let's leave 6 matches here as well. Okay. And what else we got? We have those rabbits. We're going to deal with those in a second. We don't need these. They're pretty lightweight, but that stuff does add up. Pop it up here. Everything else there is fine. That's all fine. Let's eat this. I'll harvest this rabbit in a minute. Our food situation isn't great. We have this stuff, but we'll harvest a bunch of cattails and that'll be fine. Probably want to get rid of some of these torches, especially these low durability ones. So I'll harvest that in a minute. Let's drop this. Okay, I think we're pretty good. We have a lot of water. Let's leave a little bit of water here too. Might end up taking all of it. We haven't slept yet. Okay, so we're really being weighed down by our clothing, our sticks, this coal, all that stuff. But that stuff's good. I want that stuff. Okay, let's loot a little bit. Decent jeans. I don't care about those. I'm gonna put them over. Put this over here. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. But I like this to be a little bit organized. Good. Okay. Let's grab some water out of this toilet. Not very much. Half a liter. Got some cloth there if we wanted some, but I think we actually have more than we need, right? We have 3. 3's fine. Probably is more than we need. Got a radio here. Seems like most major base regions have a radio. Here's the miners from Zone of Contamination. Okay, looks like that's all the loot we have in here. Let's harvest this rabbit. We'll harvest both of these, and then we'll harvest the hide by hand, but we'll probably wait until nighttime to do that. And we're just going to leave this stuff here for a minute. Okay. Pretty warm now. Let's drop the rabbit itself. Okay. And let's loot some stuff outside. Bunch of stuff we can get out here. So first, let's check out these cars. Ain't nothing in there. Probably won't find anything in them, but sometimes you do. Get some beef jerky or a candy bar or something. You can usually see what's in the back seat, so I don't usually go back there unless I see something. Pop this guy, just for funsies. Pop this as well. Okay. Nothing back here. Okay. Now we're going to check up here. Probably not going to get anything up here, but there can be some miscellaneous stuff, so worth checking. There can be stuff in these barrels, I think, but I don't want to take the time to break those open. It's cold out. Okay, and now we're going to go into that thing. We should also map, actually. Now, while it's still light out, let's map. We'll warm up a little bit while we do that. Nice. Some firewood. Let's drop that here. Let's take some charcoal, too. Okay. And let's map. Okay. Now let's go out here. I'm not sure if I can goat up here, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, I bet I can. I don't even think it's gonna be a goat. I think I could probably just walk up this. Yeah, pretty much. That's totally fine. Okay, so we're gonna check this car, and then we're gonna go into a really weird little spot. Okay, let's check the glove box, the visors. Okay. Now we're going to go in here. Kind of claustrophobic. Okay. Now we can climb up this chute. I don't know what this is. It's probably like a fueling chute. They probably drop coal through or something. I don't know. It's a shame you can't make this, this isn't a safe house. Okay, what's this? Naturalist Notebook 1. I made multiple sightings this morning, and I can hear them stalking me. They have very distinct territories on the island. This was expected, but even for a wildcat, they take this behavior to an extreme, which worries me. I believe it's possible to live at peace with them. My work here will show that. But I need to track their movements and note the boundaries of their hunting grounds, and somehow survive. Okay. I guess he's studying the cougar. Doesn't look like there's a cougar on this map. Not right now. Okay, we can go out here. I assume this would shatter my legs. Let's see if there's anything over here. I don't think I've ever found anything out here, but doesn't mean there can't be anything. And you just gotta crawl back through. And then you exit this way. Probably some coal and scrap metal around here. There often is. Yep. Coal and scrap metal. And some wood. Okay, let's grab some cattails while it's still light. Start right here. Once we get to Forsaken Airfield, we might hunt. I'd love to kill a bear there too. But it depends on how long we're going to be there. If we do Buried Echoes, we'll go to Zone of Contamination, which I've never been to. I've never been to Zone of Contamination or Sundered Pass. And Zone of Contamination has radiation wolves, I think they're called. I think that's a vista, I'm not sure. It's at least a nice view when it's clear out. And so we'll have to figure that region out. That's just what we'll have to do. But in any case, in Forsaken Airfield, there are a couple of decent spots for there to be bear. And when I spend time in Forsaken Airfield, which I do like to do, it's very cozy. It's a very large, open region. In a clear day, you can see basically everything. In a blizzard, you can get stuck in a stretch with no landmarks at all and just get hopelessly lost easily and have almost no cover from making protected fire. It can get real bad real fast. But I like spending some time there, and there's a nice little cabin. Did I hear ptarmigan? No, it's just rocks. There's a nice little cabin right above a cave with a bear spawn. Where a bear can spawn. And I really like to hunt that particular bear. So we'll see. When we get to Forsaken Airfield, we're going to need some sort of big game, I think. Probably. Okay, I don't want to lose too much health. We're not all that tired either, so we're not going to tank the water damage. And what do we have for cattails? I don't know. But let's go over here. There can be ptarmigan up here. Or maybe it's back there. Just grab a few more over here, and then we'll head back. Is that more maple, or maybe that's birch? I think I'm going to go get that. Might need to make another bow at some point, who knows? This is a really nice little region. Pretty wide open. Not huge, but big enough to not feel claustrophobic. And I like that it serves as a hub, too. It just opens up so many things. I think it's also just really well designed, too. I mean, this train track going to this little station and this silo and this refueling chute or whatever that is. It's just really excellent environmental storytelling. You know, that sign, no trains. Like, how long has this been abandoned? Probably a long time, possibly decades. Could have been with the first flare, but I don't think so. I think the economy of Great Bear, I think the mine, all this stuff collapsed a long, long time ago. And let's grab these two. We can't afford to be leaving any substantial food here. Well, maybe we can. Maybe we can leave a box of crackers. I think we have 3. And there are going to be some cattails when we first get into Forsaken Airfield too, to hold us over until we get some game. Alright, let's go in here. These doors automatically close over time. Okay. Let's drop this other maple we got. Let's drop some of the coal. Not a ton of it. We'll drop 3 coal. 5 on us. We'll drop this reclaimed wood. Let's see. We'll have plenty of water. All good here, all good there. We have 20 of these, that's pretty good. Let's eat some of this stuff. I'd like to cook that rabbit, but I don't really want to start a fire. This is 250 for 0.1 kilos. These are 150 for, I think, 0.05. They're comparable. This is a little more dense, but it's pretty close. And we will leave a box of crackers here. It's a little bit risky to do that, but I like to have emergency food. Oh, what's that say? Ingredients. Wheat flour, soybean oil, sugar, baking soda, salt, and natural flavors. Okay, let's know what we're doing here. Transfer pass. Got the vacant depot. Emergency food / water. sticks, wood. I'm just going to say fuel, coal, 2x maple, gut. We'll also leave a hide here, but that's not... we'll say rabbit hide. Okay. Alright, let's drink some water so we're not tanking all this damage. And you don't want to lose more than you can recover overnight. Of a little bit of a hypothermia risk. I bet this will contribute to cabin fever. I bet this place will. Okay, let's harvest this. We'll use our hands. It's as fast as anything. Okay. And we'll drop that here as well. Okay. Is there anything we need to repair during... while we still have light? 67%. Can I repair that? I sure can. Let's do it. Okay, 100%. Excellent. All good. Anything else? 71. I hate these socks. We need to find something else. That's good. I don't care about that. Got 2 bandages. That's fine. We'll take 2 cloth with us. Let's... I just want to see what else do we need to do while we have light. I don't really think anything. And we're pretty much just going to chill for a minute. Well, we can explore a little bit. But I don't want to explore much. Because I don't want to be losing any more health. This is about as much as I'm comfortable losing. Because this is about as much as we're going to heal. If we get 10 hours. So, let's just pop over here real quick. And see if we can find anything interesting. I thought I heard footsteps. Other than my own, of course. Go over here real quick and see if we see anything over here. What is that? Just stones, maybe? That's just stones. Oh, what's up here? Anything? I don't think so. I think it's just a little ledge. Yeah, just a little ledge. Well... yeah, just a little ledge. Let's see what we can find up here. I don't think there's all that much in this region, though. I think this is just going to lead us to one of the other areas. Yeah, there's not anything up here, as far as I can tell. I bet that's just a transition right there. But we can get a lot of sticks, at least. Doesn't hurt to have more sticks. Yeah, I don't want to take more cold damage. We're about halfway. That's something important with outdoor activities, especially like hiking and stuff like that, where you're away from civilization. You don't stop when you're exhausted. You stop when you're halfway exhausted, because you have to go the whole first part again, assuming you're turning around, or doing a loop, or whatever it is. Now, of course, a loop, right? That's if it's a loop, it's fine, right? So long as you can do the whole loop once, then you're good to go. But if you know you're doing a 10-mile hike or something, and you're totally out of it by 5 or 6 miles, it's like, yeah, you know, maybe, or let's say you're at 7 miles, maybe you can do 3 more. But after that 3, can you do another 10? Okay, let's get in here. Really cleared up. Got a little more sunlight. I wish we had another book, but I'm glad we got everything done. Oh, yeah, let's check our skills now. They're going pretty... Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So we got 5 carcass harvesting, 5 cooking, 4 fire starting. So 75% chance to start fires. Fires last 25% longer. And of course you can start fires without tinder. That is not reflected in the times that show on the fire, nor is the adjustment from the ambient temperature reflected here. This is going to stay 1 for a long time, so are these. Only 2 mending, that's usually one of the slowest ones. Fishing as well, pretty low. And we got 4 archery. You have become a skilled archer, you have a steady, accurate aim, and a powerful shot. Your improved efficiency helps you keep your bow in good condition for longer. Bow sway reduced by 75%, arrow damage increased by 10, critical hit chance increased by 25, bleed out time reduced by 25, and then per use bow condition loss reduced by 50%. So that's going to let our bow last a lot longer. It's going to be twice as long, right? In addition to faster kills, making it so that we require fewer shots, and also player skill. As I get better with the bow, I'll need to take fewer shots. Okay, awesome. We're not tired, and we need some food. We have these cattails. We'll probably feast on that tonight. Let's also eat this. Let's drop some of these sticks. Drop. Well, actually, let's make a fire, I think. We still have plenty of matches. Did I mention the matches here? 6 times matches. Okay. I dropped my mouse. Done. Alright, let's just start a fire. Oh, actually, can we use the mag lens? Still bright enough? Looks like it is not. Or maybe that's just because it was in the shade. I don't think it's that precise. It is not. Okay. I don't think you can hear it, but there's a train passing by my house right now. It's pretty quiet, but it's very ambient for this place. It's like a little hallucination. Okay, let's throw a stick on here, and we'll throw on some firewood. We'll cook those rabbits. We'll make a little bit more water too, because we don't actually have that much water anymore. But first we'll cook the rabbit meat. It's not much. I think it was like 1.3 or 1.6. Okay. Put this out. Let's throw this on there. Grab this. This is a cozy place. I'd love to build a bed in here. Oh yeah, let's do it this way. And we're going to go with the small one in here. Only 3 minutes. Yeah, so it was like 1.13. And we'll cook the other one in here. We'll just wait that one out. Eat it. Not getting much from that. And we'll throw some water in here. That should be fine because of that increased duration from cooking 4. And can we make anything? We can. We'll make some reishi mushrooms. And this is done now. A supplementary food. 51 minutes left here. Anything else we can cook? Make some tea. Okay. And I don't know if this is heating it up. I think that's heating it up. Okay. Let's make some water, I guess. 1 more liter. I don't even think we need to add a stick to it. Let's test it. 20 minutes? Yeah, we're going to need to add one stick, probably. Although it'll probably cook on the embers. But that was a weird little puff. Okay, let's take that. Let's add one more. It looks like this is going to need a little bit of time. Okay. And now let's put more water here. Okay, there's our little altar. Okay. Alright, let's pass a little bit of time in here. It's going to be warm. Guess this doesn't close over time. Maybe it's when you walk away. This is a cozy place. I'd love to put a bed in here, maybe in this corner. But probably closer to the fireplace. But I don't think you can move these. Yeah, they're built into the walls. So you wouldn't want to block these. But maybe right here, actually. Yeah, right against this wall. Right here. Just move those benches. That'd be great. Maybe I'll do that eventually. Alright. Let's drink some water. And... no, not yet. I want to just pass some time straight up. So... let's see if there's anything we can do. And then we'll probably just pass some time. Let's sharpen this once. I want to keep this in good condition. Great. I don't think we need to sharpen the axe. Hatchet, rather. Looks like we're all good. Yep. Can we make hooks? Other thing I can do? No, I need a workbench for that. Love to bring a workbench here, too. Probably put it right in this corner, move that shelf. Or maybe right over here. Probably right over here. Yeah, I really like the idea, actually, of setting this up as a base. We'll see. We have 500 days, maybe even 1,000, because there's an achievement for that now, so... we have plenty of time to mess around. Okay, let's just pass time, so we can get a move on. I want to get tired enough to sleep for 10 hours. We're almost there. A little bit of water. Pass just a little bit more time. We really want that 10th hour. Okay. We should be good now. We'll see. I guess we'll put our bedroll over here. Okay, and we need to eat a little bit more. So let's eat a couple of these. Our food situation isn't great. We'll get some games soon. Let's eat these as a snack. 0.3 kilo, 0.03 kilos for 100. So a little worse than this, I think. Okay. Let's try to sleep 10 hours. Let's just top off this water. In the morning, we'll head to the Forsaken Airfield. Okay. It's noon. Good time to travel. We're a bit hungry. But it's not too bad yet. Eat about 6 of these. It's 2, 3, 4. Our weight's good. We might pick up 1 water on the way out. But probably not. Okay. And let's drink this. Should have some like 3.3 left. Yeah, close. Okay. Time to go. Let's go. We need to keep moving because we need to get food. Okay, it's easy to get to Forsaken Airfield from here. You just go out the back. And you go right up here. I don't think I left anything important, right? Well, I got my bow. I got 10 arrows. Good enough for me. So you go out here. And we actually have this sign saying the Langston mine is that way. And something else, Sundered Pass. But I don't know what it was called. And Field 31. This is going to be a long trip. taking this road. The road gives you a speed buff. We're walking diagonal. That gives you a speed buff. We are walking into the wind a little. If I do this, maybe that'll be better. I don't know. There's not really much I can do about it. We're about to be protected by it when we get up here. So walking diagonal's faster. I'm sure it's not exactly what you want to see. I don't want to see it either. But in these conditions, I gotta get out of here, you know? Okay, and now we're gonna have some protection from the wind. Once we get right up here. Yeah, we already have it. Okay, there's gonna be a few trucks on our way. They're not gonna keep us warm. We'll check them. I bet there's ptarmigan up there, rabbits. There's a rabbit right here. It's not letting me draw for some reason. Nope. I am a terrible shot. I'll get there. Okay, anything in here? It'd be easier to catch those rabbits with a stone. But I want to level my archery. The sooner we get level 5 archery, the better, because then you can sneak up on things, fire while crouching. Switch that back to a simple arrow. And that's a game changer. We brought our bedroll, okay. I frequently check that, I'm sure you can tell. But forgetting a bedroll can be devastating. And I've done it before. I've also forgotten pots or skillets. Looks like I didn't. Okay, leave transfer pass. Here's Forsaken Airfield. We still have quite a wind-up before we get where we're going. It's going to be real cold. We're under capacity by about 3 kilos, so we'll take a little bit more. I don't need a bow out right now because there's not any predators for a little while. I think in a second I am going to stop and heat up some teas, so that I can minimize the damage I take on this trip. But there's a nice convenient spot to do that. Just coming up right here. Let's see how cold it is. Minus 11, and that's with protection from the wind. Minus 21 without. So it's not too terrible, but it is also the warmest part of the day. Alright, let's grab these. And we'll make a fire in here. Pretty well protected. We'll throw a coal on, maybe 2. We'll heat up some teas. I guess we'll make water. We may as well. But we'll only make a little bit, like just a couple of kilos. Okay. One coal and some sticks. That'll be plenty. Just 1 liter. And let's drop some tea. Oh, we don't actually have many teas. Mostly have coffee, and I don't want to be chugging coffee, because that's just too valuable. Okay. I don't think we have any in here either. Nope. Alright. Well, that's what we got. We'll eat we'll drink that reishi and that rose hip probably. Okay, warming up. And I want to pass just a little bit more time. Let's pick this up. And let's just... that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the coffees in here. We don't really want to rely on them. But What we are going to rely on are these, and those are going to get cold pretty fast anyway. And let's take this torch, but it's probably going to blow out almost immediately. I don't know how strong the wind is. It's not that bad. This rabbit will run as soon as we drop this torch, so I'm not even going to bother. We can drop the torch from our inventory instead of by switching to another item, and then it drops silently for whatever reason. But it's a hassle and I don't feel like dealing with it. We're just going to keep going. We're just going to move. And I think T's increase your temperature meter by 1/4. So right now we're at about 1/4. I'm going to drink that rose hip and see how much it does. Yeah. Basically went to full, so about 1/4. Check this car real fast. Don't want to spend a lot of time here. Thought I saw something near the pedals. Lava granola bar. Okay, let's keep going. We're in pretty good shape. The only thing that could be a problem is if we got attacked by an animal. And once we're out of this mountain passage, that's very possible. Could happen. We'll see. So we're going to take a goat down to the Forsaken Airfield proper, with the main hangar and the radio tower and all that business. Oh, we're moving right now. But there is a way that wraps around the Forsaken Airfield up a winding path that gets you to here, and we'll take that when we leave. Oh, it's warming up a little bit. Looks like. Nope, that was just from wind protection. I was actually only at -1 chevron. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of weird. We're slower, we're not on the roads, we're just going to stay on the road. We'll light another torch in a minute and drink that reishi tea. Should still be warm. Okay, let's light another torch. I don't want to light this one. Did that just blow out? Okay, forget the torch, but let's drink this tea. And keep moving. We're getting close. We should be fine. We have the warming up buff. Okay, where am I? Okay, so it's 2 chevrons if I'm protected from the wind here. Great. We will take it. I don't think we're going to have it for long. We'll take it while we can have it. Yep, it's gone. Okay, but we're about there. We're getting real close. Here's where it opens up. If it was a nice, clear day, you'd have a hell of a view right now, but it sure isn't. So never mind. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a relatively safe goat down. I don't want more sticks right now. Okay, so you can cross this, but we're going to go over here. We're going to go down this way, and we're going to go to the right. It's going to put us out right at the main hangar. This seems steep, but it's safe. I'll go down here. I reset my sprain meter. Doesn't look like it, but I'll be able to right over. Okay, just in time. And we'll go over here. I don't know about this one. Let's go right here. This looks good. And then we'll go right over here. And then it's a straight shot down. Basically just walking down at this point. Yeah, I mean, not even basically, we just are. Okay, great. And we're almost at the hangar. We're still warm. And there's going to be some cattails on the way. Oh, but we can't use a bow because our wrist is sprained. Well, we have 2 flares. We'll probably just use one of those if we need to. Nice little cave here. We are warm here. So maybe we'll even spend a minute here. We'll map it. Warm up a bit. Okay, it looks like that's all. Let's drop anything we have that smells. We don't have anything. Let's crouch. Let's map. Wow. Enlightening. Okay, so we're pretty much all warmed up now. Now we're going to go out here and just hook a right. And that'll take us right to the main hangar. We could go left, but that'll put us a little farther out. The first time I came to Forsaken Airfield, that's what I did. I came down here and I think I actually tried to get up there, and that just wasn't very useful to me. This will put us, you'll see, the hangar will be right in front of us. It'll jump out at us like a monster. But we're good, we're golden. It's not that cold. We'll be there well before sunset. And we'll have some cattails to show for it. There's often an extremely high density of cattails here too. Okay, so hot teas and coffee or soup or whatever. Hot stuff also gives you a warming up buff. So one thing it does is increase your temperature immediately, but it also gives you a warming up buff, which effectively increases your feels like temperature, I think. It might even be, I think it's hidden, but effectively you freeze more slowly, you warm up more quickly. But even without that buff, we're only at 2 negative chevrons, so it's just not that bad. It feels like negative 12. That barracode's doing some work. A couple episodes back, well, really the last couple of them together, we really did a lot of work to prepare for this. We're not prepared for Sundered Pass, but we are prepared for this. Reasonably well, at least. Yeah, look at all these cattails. There's just so many here. Very dense. I know for a while it was rumored that Ash Canyon had the most cattails in the game. I don't know if that was actually true, or if it just seemed like it was true. Somebody counted all of it. They said, you know, oh, this region has 258, this region has 340, or whatever. Super interesting stuff. I don't remember the details, but the last information I saw was before the far territory. So I don't know if any of the far territories really come close to Ash Canyon. I don't know. I just really don't know if they do. But it'd be interesting to find out. Let me know if you know, if you have any idea. So what I'm probably going to do, by the way, is because this is a 500-day run, I don't want to go to Zone of Contamination and Sundered Pass blind. So I have another file out here on Voyager, and I'm probably going to go check those places out on Voyager, just to get some familiarity with the regions themselves. Not necessarily with the tails, just with the regions. So that I'll know what I'm getting myself into, and we don't just die. We Because going to a new zone for the first time, totally blind, even with some prep, is just asking to die. Okay, here we are. We can climb right up this. The main hangar's right here. We gotta go to the left or the right so we can drop down over this fence. We could do it right there. I think. We're just gonna go this way. Is that a bear? No, that's a wolf. I'm just in pain and everything's blurry. I mean, we could use a wolf. That's food. Not the best source of food, but it's food. Alright, let's check this helicopter out real fast, and then we'll go inside. There's a hatch here. This is extremely easy to miss. This is also a container. Still cold out here. Assumed we would be. I find that loot in these is pretty uncommon. But there can be loot in them. There's almost never loot up here, just like a flare or something usually, if anything. Usually there's nothing. Okay. Camber Aviation, also known as the main hangar. We got this little depot, or whatever that's called. We got the tower over there. We got, I don't know, reception. Seems like a place where passengers go through. Ton of suitcases in there, vending machines, restrooms, etc. Okay, so there's a lot to this hangar. We are going to drop a bunch of stuff on the ground, get ourselves situated, and then we're going to loot this place. We got a fire log here. There's often a fire log here. Alright. Let's drop some sticks. We'll just drop them here. Should probably drop them in the basement. You'll see why in a minute, but I'm just going to drop them here for now. Let's drop all of them. And we'll pick up a couple just so that if we forget to grab more later, we won't be totally screwed. Let's... We'll hold on to that for just a second. Yeah, the clothes are all good. Our food is abysmal, but we have plenty of these now, so... And hopefully we'll find some food here. We have some water. Let's drop most of it. We'll pick up one or two. Let's drop these for a second, just so that we can loot this place faster. I want to be able to move a little faster. Let's drop this. Let's drop the revised hatchet. And let's drop some of these torches. It's on the ground. The hatchet looks a little bit like these torches, actually. Okay. And let's drop the travois. We'll just go through all this stuff later when we're leaving. Why can't I just drop it? It seems so silly. I have to be able to deploy it. I assume I can't deploy it indoors at all. Or here, at least. Oh, alright. That's just in my inventory. Okay, first we're going to go down here. This is the basement of the hangar, obviously. Let's move these things around, see if there's anything under them. Doesn't look like it. Okay. We have a battery right here. Might need that later. We'll see. Let's read this. Welcome, Associate. Here at Field 31, we take pride in being a pilot's best resource in the wilderness. From refueling to resupplying to a hot cup of coffee, our goal is to be a welcome way station for all visitors. From time to time, sensitive and hazardous cargo will pass through our hands, and we need to make sure all precautions are taken to safeguard it while it's in our care. Your supervisor will direct you in all work tasks that may or may not intersect with such cargo. Otherwise, it's nothing field associates need to concern themselves with. This is for your safety. Similarly, any off-field visitors you may see handling unlabeled cargo are not to be engaged or noted in any way. Their clearance is pre-checked before they arrive. We hope you find your work at our little outpost rewarding. Day shift supervisor. Any off-field visitors you may see handling unlabeled cargo are not to be engaged or noted in any way. Okay, that almost certainly has to do with the tails. We'll see as we go through it. If we do signal void. Okay, we got a workbench down here. Great. Newsprint, fast film. I'll take the film and put it somewhere else. We got a big bag of salt. Might make a meat curing box while we're here. That'd be great. Although we don't want to have to drag the whole box back home. A couple of potatoes, not bad. Okay, a little bit of coal. Gee, I wonder what that coal is for. Why is there coal here? And there's a bed down here, and here's a furnace. That's why there's coal here. We're going to leave some of these down here. Yep, this is a battery cache. So we have a lot of batteries here. They added some battery caches in order to make some of the trader quests more accessible. Of course, you'd still have to haul all of these batteries to Coastal Highway. That's a lot. Okay, looks like that's basically everything down here. Let's move some of these boxes a little bit, see if there's anything under them. I think that's it, actually. Oh, we have some accelerant over there. Let's grab that. We're going to head back upstairs. Okay. Alright, back upstairs, and we can put out this storm lantern, probably. It's gonna get a little dark soon. Okay, what's my condition right now? Pain and sprained wrist? That's totally fine. I don't mind that one bit. Let's drop some coal. Let's drop all of it for now, and we'll pick up just a couple. Just in case we forget anything. I don't want to have no coal at all. Okay, there's a lot to loot here, so let's get to it. Some fur firewood. I think that is useful for making the curing box. Got a bunch of aircrafts to... Why can't I walk? What's going on here? What is... Whoa. There's supposed to be an item here? I'm going right up it. What the heck? Oh, boy. I don't love that. I seem to be able to go right through this. Something, you know what? I don't think going outside is going to fix it, but I'm sure going to try. I don't trust that one bit. Not one bit. Yeah, it didn't fix it. I mean, the broom is clearly leaning up against something. What's weirding me out is that I can walk right through this plane. Okay. Or just through the, I don't even know what they're called. I used to know what they're called. But they're not platoons. I don't know what the heck they're called. Okay, nothing. Probably going to be a whole lot of nothing. It's aircrafts. You never know. I bet people get real creative with this safe house. It's funny that I can leave through the front seat, even though I'm in the back, but I can't just crawl into the front seat from the back. Okay. I kind of wish Safe House customization would let me move these planes, but that'd be ridiculous. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Okay. And we got a helicopter. Again, you want to make sure you don't miss these hatches. There can be stuff in there. I mean, I guess I'll move it I'm not going to leave it in the helicopter, but I don't really want it. Nice, 12 matches. Excellent find. I think those are random. Charcoal, don't need more charcoal right now. Okay. Alright. So that's about it for the aircraft. Now I'm going to do a loop this way on the first floor, and then go upstairs and do a loop this way. But I am going to light this lantern because I can't really see. I could just wait until morning to do this, and maybe I will wait until morning to do the upper loop. I'll rip that up, I guess. Can I move this? Oh, I can. Cool. Or at least I can destroy it. Pretty lightweight right now, so we don't need to worry about looting too much. Wait, why did I come up here? I meant to go downstairs. I told you the plan, and then I just did the exact opposite. It's fine. It's totally arbitrary. It doesn't matter if I do upstairs first or downstairs first. Although there are some beds upstairs, I think. So, maybe it's better that I'm up here anyway. Doesn't really make a difference. Okay. I guess let's take the can. Why not? I might prefer to use torches here, but I don't really want to use a match to light the torches. Okay, candy bar. I'll take it. A little bit helps. Lots of water up here. We're going to be heavy pretty fast. Let's turn this out for a minute. Actually, let's see if there's anything important that's small. And we'll turn this out while we get this water. We don't need to be able to see very much to see this toilet. Tons of water, not a problem. And there's a little bit of water at the reception office? I don't know what it's called. Wherever they bring passengers through, where they unload their luggage. And here's some beds. Not gonna sleep quite yet, though. I'm not. Oh, finally! Wool socks. They're so beat up. I'm gonna repair them. They're gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, that took 61 days to find any socks. Any socks. Wow, like all of a sudden I'm like mad. Okay. I'd love one more pair. That'd be really great. Okay, we got some scrap metal. We'll pick that up. This is an exit out the back. I'm not going to check that right now. Probably should. I think there can be loot out there. Miscellaneous stuff. Almost done up here. Let's take some cloth, repair our new socks. Great. Some chips. Why? Why is this like this? Come on. What are you doing? Killing me. Actually, let's not move that yet. Let's search it first. Okay. Now let's move it. Okay, thank you. What is this room? Come on. Okay. Who knows what happened here when everything went down. These are always worth checking. All sorts of stuff can spawn in these, and I think it spawns the moment you check the door. It doesn't matter, because they'll apply some sort of decay to them. It's not like they're going to be at 100%. But I know coffee can spawn in each and every one of those drawers. That alone makes it worthwhile. I think matches can spawn in them too. Okay, 2 sewing kits. Pretty good. We don't have to worry about that. I love this little teddy bear. Good environmental storytelling. Somebody here was probably a parent. I mean, a lot of them probably were, but that one brought a little gift. When I adopted my daughter, she gave me a little stuffed animal, little shark, during the first couple of months she was here. And asked if I'd bring it to work, and I absolutely did. I love that shark. Its name is Queso Blanco. Got a baseball over here. Got a sport fan. This guy plays sports. Check this. And then we're pretty much done. Gonna sleep for the night. So maybe we should, well, I don't know. We're not tired yet. That's the thing. We're not tired yet. Let's drop a bunch of our stuff. Also, let's see if we have any... Yeah, we have fuel. So we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's drop some stuff. This is our pile of hangar loot to sort later. Oh yeah, this has to go. We'll deal with that in a minute. We're gonna rip it up. Okay. And now let's fill the lantern. Probably not a great idea to refuel it while it's lit. And let's keep going. See what else we got. Presentation room. They're doing some serious stuff. Limit! What are you doing here? I guess we can rip it up. Take that. I'd love to get some quality tools at some point. Can I move these? Nah, that'd be a lot. Okay. There wouldn't be anything under these barrels because you can't destroy them. Although I guess now that you can move things, they could put stuff under barrels and... Why can I move that? That's kind of crazy. I'm happy about it though, that's a cool item. Can I move these? Oh, okay. But I can move this. I can't! That's weird that I can move that tank, but not this. Can I hang these? No. I can't take the hook either. We're almost done checking all this stuff, and then we'll go upstairs and sleep in a bed. We don't need to be wasting our bedroll durability when there are beds around. Neat little office. Put together to foster communication, right? Because you could easily line the walls with these desks and have everybody facing away from each other and get their own work done. That's a useful thing to do if you have your own work to do. In a lot of the grad student offices I've been in. What are you exactly? It's another monitor. That's how it's been. They've been around the walls because you want... Okay. What are we doing here? These are cool. I want them. I'm going to take them right now, and I'll put them near the door so that we can remember them for later. I want to take those home with me. Whenever that is, it's going to be a little while, I think. take them home with me. I don't want this rope, but I'm going to move the door just in case for some reason I ever need a rope. Okay. Got this. We're almost done. Sure. It's kind of cool. Looked like that might have been interactable. It was not. Okay. What are you? Are you something? No, you're not. Okay. Looks like we're good. Is there something in there? No, it's just a cup. Okay. Let's drop some stuff. We'll sort our loot in the morning, but we're going to be at this hangar for a little while, so we don't really need to do much right now. Let's drop this rope. I definitely don't want this. We'll drop some wood. Keep this stuff on us. We'll drop a couple of these accelerants. Okay. We're gonna need to take these with us, though, because we want to. We're gonna take that with us, too, wherever it is we go next. And this, of course. Okay. I want to grab that bag of salt and put it somewhere highly visible. Okay. Also put these tools up here. This stuff I think can all stay here. Yeah, okay, we want these though. Put these up here. Okay. Don't need those torches. The coal can stay where it is. Alright, not a terrible haul. How we doing on food and water? Okay, we're doing okay. Let's check our weight, though. We're still a little heavy. Let's see why that is. We have a lot of water. Drink some of that. We have a ton of scrap. We'll drop most of that here. Repair that. Oh yeah, these. Let's put these on the walls. And we'll remember them. Hope we will. Because I really want them. Okay. Fine. And let's see what else. Nothing else here. Got the one lonely birch bark. Why do I have this? We may as well take these. They're lightweight. We're going to harvest that in a minute. We'll repair this. We'll harvest that. We're all good here. I think this section's pretty lean. And we have some cloth and leather we probably don't need to be carrying around, but not very much. And how is our improvised bedroll doing? 87? Okay, let's go up to bed. Which I think is on this side. And we are going to rip some stuff up, repair some stuff. Oh, we can't repair because we're not going to have light. We'll rip some stuff up and we'll pass some time. I don't think we need 10 hours of sleep. We're also not going anywhere particularly dangerous tomorrow, so we don't need full health. Where was the bunk? I think it's over here. Next one, I think. Nope, that's the bathroom. Okay. Here we go. Go in here. Turn this out. Let's not tank any damage. We're probably not going to get a full night's sleep anyway. Let's tear up this. And we'll tear up our vest. And now we'll go over here. We're going to take these off. We're going to put these on the outside so they break more quickly on the outside. Put this here, and we can't repair this, right? We sure can't. I'm going to take them off. I feel like they're going to decay. I don't know what their rate of decay is when you're not doing anything. But I'm just not going to keep them on right now. Let's eat a bunch of cattails. Or actually, let's eat this. And let's eat this. Candy bar is 300 by 0.10. About the same. And this is 250 by 0.10, so that's less. Less dense. And we'll eat some of these. These cattails will keep us going for a little while. We really need to hunt tomorrow. But that's not a problem. Can do that. A few more of these. Just 2 more. I like having a multiple 6. 6 will get you through a night of rest. 12 is better for maintaining well-fed, of course. I mean, on as much as you can get. Okay, let's wait a little while. But not that long. Let's wait like 3 hours. And then we'll sleep for as long as they'll let us. We'll drink some water and try to sleep. In the morning, we're not going to go too far, I don't think. We're just going to go just around the corner. See why. Okay, let's sleep as long as they'll let us. Probably something like 8 hours. Okay, we're doing well. We're close to full health. We are under our carry capacity. Plenty of heavy stuff. And now let's do the first real important thing we came here to do. Leave through this door over here. Sounds like there's a bit of a storm outside, but that's not going to be a problem. It's easy to navigate. I don't think we need any of this stuff. A couple sticks, I guess. We'll leave everything else. We'll come back here real soon. We're not leaving right now. Oh, no, it's pretty clear out. It's a car over there on the right-hand side, maybe a rock, but I was hoping it would be... I hoped it was a bear. Yeah, crystal clear out. Let's... You know what, let's loot all of this next time. I'm on a mission right now. Tons of loot here. Look at how big this region is. It's huge. That sun is so bright. Tons of loot in here too. Super pretty. Oh, I got stuck. Got myself stuck. Okay. Oh, I actually thought that hit. Correct. Alright. We're going in here. Push us back to simple arrows. Going to the control tower. Got a bunch of scrap metal out here. Got a battery. Got some fuses and wires. Got some more fuses and wires in here. Okay. Probably got some more in here too. Pineapple peaches. 500 grams. Got a bedroll. Okay. Now we're going to loot this stuff later. First things first, we're coming right up here. Bit of a trek. Okay. This is the control tower. And there's usually some loot right over here. And a note. Just a note this time. We're leaving. Can't stand the lights any longer. No sleep. Just no sleep. We're walking out of here. Good luck. Hope you made it. And this is what we are here for. Hey crew, as you know, we've been asked to provide SAR coverage for the rest of Great Bear. We're tapping into the existing radio transmitter system, but it's pretty old. The transmitter towers are scattered all over the lower island, including one we jury-rigged right here at the Field 31 tower. The transmitter boxes are a bit prone to breaking down, but when powered and in good working order, each tower can cover a decent range, well beyond the region it's located in. Update your survey maps with the transmitter sites in Forlorn Muskeg, Pleasant Valley, and Milton. Expect to do annual maintenance. The wiring and batteries seem particularly fragile, and we've had some trouble with fuses as well. Testing continues, but initial reports have picked up some signal interference, unusual transmissions in the following locations in Lower Great Bear. Leak Inlet, home of the old cannery site, Pleasant Valley, but we haven't determined where, somewhere in the Hushed River Valley. Without these transmitters working, we'll have a hell of a time locating any transponder signals from crashed planes or whatever, so we need to stay on top of this. Signed, Captain Redrick, 14th Wing, SAR. So this tells you what the Signal Void quest is all about. You need to go to Forlorn Muskeg, Pleasant Valley, and Milton, and repair radio transmitters, and then find hidden bunkers, these unusual transmissions in Bleak Inlet, Pleasant Valley, and somewhere in Hushed River Valley. So that's the task. Now if I hit back, and I take this, get a little cutscene. Now we have the handheld shortwave radio. It weighs nothing. Wow, there's so many wolves out there. So now we have this in our journal. We have a whole separate page. The track Signal Void. And because we've done Signal Void before, we could also start Buried Echoes. Search the Langston Mine for the remnants of Rudiger and his project. So that's where we're going to leave it today. Thanks for joining me. Please leave a like and a comment before you go. It really helps grow the channel. If you're looking forward to the next installment or other content, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Until next time, good luck out there, and strive to survive. Have a good one. Bye-bye.